Great Day. From head to toe, we'll get you ready for fall with tips for all sizes. And fall foliage in Texas? Yes, it does exist. We'll show you where to find it. The holiday parties are just around the corner. We've got some exotic and easy party flavors to show you, too. Great Day starts now.
The summer heat has broken and fall has arrived. Fashion this season is really fun, from leather to ruffles, the short shooty boot to the thigh-high boot. Women of every size can enjoy the trends as long as you know how to apply them to your body type, from petite to tall with curves and everything in between. Here to help us figure it out, please welcome wardrobe consultant and author of the new book, Dress Yourself Skinny. We're like that, Shah. Hi, Sarah. I love this. How many of us say that we'd like to lose some weight, right? Okay, just about most of us say we'd like to lose some weight, but we're adding pounds to ourselves with how we dress, which is why you wrote this book, to know your body.
I did, and a lot of times when we feel uncomfortable with a part of our body, we wear something bigger over it in order to camouflage it, but often that just makes us look even bigger instead of highlighting the great parts that we have.
Yeah, you're not tricking nobody. All right. And I love this because you literally have in here drawings so people can figure out what their body type looks like, and then you have tips for them, like whether you're top heavy, pear shaped, whatever body you have, you can make it look its best. We had a couple of audience members this morning that actually had some questions, because when you lose weight, of course, your body changes as well, and that's the situation with you. You have lost some weight.
Yes, I have. Since I have been watching Great Day in Houston with Deborah Duncan, about 6 months ago I started recording it and watching it every day. I have lost 32 pounds.
Wow! And how did you do that?
Well, I started with Zerona and followed the eating plan that went with that, and well, I also did some other things that you know, makeup tips and those sorts of things. So yeah, 6 months later, it's
here you are, 32 pounds down. So you want to know from Sarah?
Well, I fortunately lost around my waist and hips, and I did what you had said before. I tried to dress for covering that, and now I get the opportunity to not dress for covering that.
Yeah, you can show yourself. So Sarah, like what she has on today, for example.
Sure. So what happens a lot of times when we lose weight, we also lose it in our bust line. So the first thing to do is really to get a new bra and change our bra size. So when the bust line and the waistline are about the same level, right, it makes us look heavier. So when we can get a new bra and get that support back.
Yes, like pull these up. Yes, the best way to lose weight.
Yeah, right? And now,
the quickest way to lose 10 pounds, ladies, is to pull them up.
Seriously, and then you'll see the difference between the bust line and the waistline, and then you can start wearing things that are a little slimmer in the waistline to highlight that even more.
Yeah, and then things that cut in, like you're saying, Sarah, yeah, so like when it cuts in, it makes it look like you have a better silhouette there.
Right.
All right, well, you take your 32 pounds less back to your seat. And by the way, also wanted to say that her birthday is tomorrow, so I want to say happy birthday in advance. Okay, so speaking of the trends, I think a lot of people shy away from them because they don't know, again, is how to apply it. Some of the big trends this fall, we have some of them lined up right here.
Ruffles and animal print. Animal print is a staple in Houston, right? And now the nation has caught on, and it's a national trend.
Yeah, and then the key is to know how much of it to wear and where to wear it on your body. Okay, so let's go first looking at, before we look at the trends, I also want to talk about body types.
Yes.
Petite, missy, and women's sizes. A lot of us confuse what petite means.
Petite just means you're 5'4" or smaller.
Yeah, doesn't mean you're little necessarily, because you can be a size 18 and be petite, so short in stature.
Right.
Or you can be a combination of things. I'm short-waisted, so I need petite tops, but I need regular kind of long legs. I need missy pants. All right, and then missy is basically
5'5" and taller, and that can be from size 0 to about size 16 or missy sizes.
Yeah, and the women's sizes
Our
kind of overlap.
Right, start at 14 and go all the way to 28, 30, and over.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that they just made the pattern bigger. They also compensate for areas that might be a little fuller when you're a plus size versus the Missy size 16, for example.
Right, so if you carry your weight in your tummy and you're a size 12, sometimes you can wear a size 12 women's and get a little extra room in the tummy area.
Okay, Sarah, let's take a look at some animal print and how to wear it depending on what your body is.
So our first mannequin is a petite mannequin, and the thing you have to be careful about is just not overwhelming your frame. So here we've used animal print just as a detail in little buttons around the collar and down the center.
Yeah, and on the little purse there, it's adorable.
Right, or a little stripe on the purse. So you can wear a sweater, you can wear a little bit more, but you just want to be careful about not wearing all animal print. It's going to overwhelm your frame.
Uh-oh.
If you're petite.
Okay,
if you're petite,
good. Okay,
right?
all right. Now,
Right.
this next one here is great because that's the dress that I have on. I never thought about doing that with it.
So when you're a Missy size, you have a lot more flexibility about the way you can wear it. So you can wear animal print all over like you've got going on today, and it really flatters your figure. And if you aren't so comfortable about your waist, you can just use a cardigan almost as color blocking to make your waist look a little bit smaller so the animal print shows off your face and your hips.
And then if you're taller and fuller, you can carry off this 3/4 length jacket, which would be overwhelming on a petite person.
It would be overwhelming on a petite person. And the reason this works for a woman size is because it's layered. So you've got the layer of clothing underneath, and then you've got the jacket on top. So it looks like you're really only as wide as the clothing that's showing.
Yeah.
And then you're inside this fabulous coat.
Okay. Let's take a look at ruffles, because again, if you have a large chest, that could be overwhelming, or you would get too big of ruffles if you're petite. So here's an example of how two different women are wearing these ruffles.
Right, and if we start with the mannequin dressed for a woman's size, a plus size, you can absolutely wear ruffles to show off whatever your favorite part is, and just make sure they're flat so they don't add a lot of volume and bulk to your body.
Okay.
And then when you're petite like Amy is, you see there's a little bit of ruffle just around the neckline. So you can use that trend as a trim. And here it doesn't overwhelm her frame at all.
Right.
And then here's Anicia in the Missy size, and she can handle a much more voluminous ruffle around the face.
Almost frames the face, yeah.
It almost frames the face. There's also a little bit of ruffle around the hem. So you can use small ruffles in areas that you want to draw attention to, but not necessarily add volume to.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, ladies. All right, the other trend is jewel tones. We're seeing some rich tones. At the same time that we're seeing neutrals like you and I have on, we're seeing some beautiful jewel tones.
Right, and jewel tones are so easy to wear. So it's just adding a pop of color to a neutral outfit. So if you're petite, like this first mannequin is, keep your jewel tones combined with a dark neutral. That way you're still getting a long, lean look. If you wear it with a lighter neutral, it can break up your body and make you look shorter.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and also if you're upside down, if you have a fuller bottom and you do top, wear your color up top and then the neutral on the bottom.
Right.
All right.
Exactly. And then here we've got Stephanie. Stephanie's wearing our women's sizes, and a lot of people know that if you wear all black, it's very slimming. However, you don't have to just wear all black. Any deep color is going to do the same thing for you. So in this case, we're doing it with this beautiful eggplant. So she's got a monochromatic look that's a little bit warmer than a black look would be.
Yeah, that's really pretty. And then I love throwing on all the jewelry because you create on that top part 3 different areas. You know, one side of the jacket, that centerpiece there, and then another side of the jacket. And so when you divide things up, it doesn't look so blocky.
Right. So you don't look like you're this wide, you look like you're this wide when you layer.
There you go. Size 2, size 2, size 2. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then up next?
And then we've got Molly, who is our Missy size, and she is wearing her jewel tone, just like you said, on her favorite part of her body. She's got this beautiful long torso, and so we're attracting attention to that with this beautiful purple color.
All right. Really, really pretty. Thank you, ladies. And at the end of the day, you do what makes you feel comfortable. We did have, let me get this microphone over there, Josh, a couple of other questions for some ladies in the audience here.
I just wanted to know about the midsection because, you know, I'm full-figured and I have the hips and the stomach, so I just kind of wanted to, you know, camouflage that a little bit.
Right.
You know, stand up for us.
You're not alone, right? So when you carry your weight here in your tummy, what you want to do is wear something that makes that area the narrowest part. So like the sweater that I'm wearing makes my shoulders wider, it makes my hips wider, which makes my waist narrower.
Okay.
So this style is going to work really well for you.
Yeah. And the thing that you didn't do today, you didn't wear an oversized top. I mean, the top looks, I think, good on you.
And that's what I'm trying to get away from, wearing an oversized top, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I'm
did a good
50, I
job.
still want to look good.
Yes, yes. All right. Next question over here.
I did wear the oversized top.
You did wear the oversized top.
I had the weight loss surgery and I've lost like 65 pounds.
Wow.
I don't want to have more surgery to get all the flab taken off right now, but how can I camouflage this
Body shapers.
yuck?
So here's something really counterintuitive. A lot of times we want to wear something that's a little bit smaller to show our frame, right? Sometimes if you wear something bigger, it makes you look smaller. And so it always needs to skim your body, but in your case, you may want to try an A-line skirt or a trouser that gives you a little bit more room in the legs, and it will actually make your torso look a lot smaller, and it'll make your the loose skin that you're talking about in your legs look like they're really the pants or look like they're really the skirt.
Yeah, see, and I like how she has the leggings that can kind of hold those things in, but be stylish all at the same time. You go, sister. And then our last question over here.
I just don't know what to buy that will suit my figure.
Stand up for me.
And also that will hide my my tummy, because when I go to work, you know, people always think that, you know, I'm pregnant, but I'm not pregnant.
Right.
So I hate that.
So you have a very slim figure, and so you're saying you just have a little bit of tummy left over from being pregnant.
A lot, trust me.
How old's your baby?
My baby, right, he's 3 years old.
Oh,
But I still have
okay, yes. I know, I have one at 6. I understand.
Right, it takes a while for that to go away. So a tunic is going to work really well on you. And just make sure that it's nice and slim in the sides. It'll give you some room in the front without adding a lot of volume to the rest of you. So the top that you're wearing now adds a little bit of volume to your chest and to your hips. So it's making you look a little bit bigger than you are.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure that it drops down. When it drops down a little bit further on any of your tops, then it becomes like you're a longer silhouette.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
And Sarah, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
For links to these fashion trends and Sarah's book, Dress Yourself Skinny, visit our website, greatdayhouston.com. And also, our clothes are from Talbot's.
Yes.
And the great thing about Talbot's is that you walk into that one location, you have petite, missy, and women's sizes all right there in the same store, because sometimes a lot of us have to wear a combination of those. So it's all right there, and they have people who can help you. Up next, is this a picture of the Smoky Mountains? Is it Connecticut? Believe it or not, it's right here in Texas. Fall color right around the corner when we come back.